Good day, everyone. This is Ernie Kish with the Kish Cash Fund, and we are taking a look at possible trade tomorrow, the 29th of June, 2011. The trade, we're looking at a couple different trades. This one is NVDA. As you can see on this daily chart, NVDA has been beaten down. It had a high of 26. Not too far back, and then it came down from there, and then it kind of like went up, and as you can see, it has steadily been in a downtrend, ending today in what's called a spinning top. So there's a little uncertainty as which way this thing might move tomorrow, but it has been trending down. We're trying to figure out what way it might be going. So let's just be stock investigators, so to speak, and give ourselves a heads up as to what direction this thing might take tomorrow, since we have been watching it and might consider trading it. We did see here right at the closing bell, we've got a time and sale chart up. Somebody did sell 180,262 shares at 1550. That's quite a bit, and that's like $2 million plus. So that would be probably a money manager that just decided to take that money elsewhere, at least at the end of today. So that might tell us that perhaps some other people are thinking about doing the same thing. There has been a lot of people that have been thinking about doing that all along this downtrend. So again, tomorrow we've got a heads up with a spinning top. We've put a bunch of Fibonacci bands in here. This one here coming in at 1525. This was the incredible low, I couldn't believe, of $14.86 just the other day, on Monday. So could it retest that bottom? Yes, it could. What might we be really looking for? Well, I've got another chart that we're going to take a look at, and maybe we can fine-tune our thinking just a little bit. So hang on, let me bring that chart up. Alright, same day today, only we're looking at a 5-minute chart of NVIDIA. We see our high coming in at 1568 right here. Here's our pivot point chart, again, that we always want to take a look at. Our close 1550 of the day, our low 1530. Very tight range today. That's what caused that spinning top. Along with the rally points here, I did put in a recent high of 1627, and I did want to put in that very low that we just experienced, I believe just the other day, of $14.86. That did surprise me also. Just in case, just once in our own minds, we want to realize what this thing is possible of doing. So what might happen tomorrow? Well, we've given a lot of thought to this. Things have been on the downside for NVIDIA. It had gone down in this direction today, and guess what? The spider was going up. So it caught the spider up here, but as the spider kept on rising, NVIDIA said, I think I'll tank, which didn't make much sense at all. So somebody's fooling somebody somewhere along the line, and it just causes me to scratch my head. Things in Greece are not good. They're having a vote tomorrow in Parliament. Whichever way that vote goes, gosh, I just don't know. I don't know how the market's going to react to that. Since it has been a little on the dicey and heading south, I imagine that that's the direction it might want to go in. However, today you wouldn't think so, right? I mean, for the last 2 days, the spider's just been on fire. And if that might be an indication that just perhaps things are getting overloaded. I've taken a look at some volume charts, and the volume is lighter, yet prices are going higher, and that's usually an indication that well, that's like going uphill but using up the gasoline that you have in your tank, so eventually it's going to run out, and of course things are going to have to come down. So in looking at least the NVDA trade tomorrow, and because it's getting a little I'm getting a little lengthy with this presentation, I might break up the actual presentation. I might slide that one and make it separate from this. But in looking at this, our high for the day was $15.68. We're not showing a lot of strength right now in this stock. So things are like, perhaps a short mindset. The RSI is fairly low on this, so our eyes are like pancakes, going like, well, gosh, has it hit the bottom or what? What's going on with this thing? We did experience the $14.86 the other day. It's reaching lower lows. Again, and lower highs. So yeah, we are definitely downtrending on this thing. We were up 9 cents though today. So again, this spinning top is kind of like a sideways move. Go figure. We'll be watching this tomorrow, and if it makes any sense to us to enter a trade, we possibly will. If we do, if this thing is anywhere in the R2 to R3 range, we are definitely going to be looking to short it. And if it gets down into some of these lower ranges, I'm not sure. I think it might have blown by our opportunity. We may just watch it if it's somewhere in through this area here, but there will be a recap of whatever we get into. I do want to show it one more thing that caught our eye, and then I'll go on to an actual presentation as a second presentation. Okay, here's a snapshot daily of Ariad Pharmaceuticals. And the reason why we're taking a look at this is, yeah, the spider had a couple of nice days. When the spider wasn't feeling all that great, on this day we still had a fairly nice up day on Ariad. And the day before, again, the spider wasn't feeling all that great, but we had another nice day up on Ariad. So we've had 4 days up in a row. We've had we're coming off from, say, $7.75 right here. Fairly recently, within the last 3 weeks to a month, and we're at we closed today at 11.25. We hit a high of 11.36, I believe, was right in through here. And this is I circled the 97 RSI. That's high. So this is a candidate that if to watch for short opportunity, and that's why I have short opportunity here. So we'll be taking a look at this tomorrow also. We do believe that this one is tiring out, should be tiring out a little bit. So again, we'll be watching this thing. Again, here was the high for the day. So where would we be looking to short it? Well, if it goes to the 1148 and then gives us signals that it's getting tired from that point on, we'll try to short it between the 1148 and the 1141. Hopefully, it'll drop below the 1141 if we have our direction picked correctly, and we'll pick up whatever we pick up from there, and then we'll just watch it as it tanks. Should it go in that direction? It's been very strong lately. It's been going up. It's another reason. I mean, we're just not picking these things out of a hat. It is quite high over the 20-day moving average and the 50. I don't have the 100. It's somewhere south of this. But excuse me. But look what it's done in the past when it's got over the 20. I mean, look at this one right over here. We've gone up. We've got some space between our 20 and now. We've gone sideways. Okay, we've met it. We've come down. All right. We tend to go up again, go sideways. We're kind of waiting, aren't we, for this 20? But we stayed above it, and now like we're a bit high. I think we're a bit high. The chart is showing, the way I'm interpreting it, at least, that the 20 will act as a rubber band. It's where we're stretched, and we're going to come down to a certain point. Whether tomorrow is the day that's going to happen or not, but we're putting ARIA on our chart. We'll be watching the time and sale. We'll probably have a chart of that up if we can. And again, keep our eye on that, because that is our short opportunity along with everything else tomorrow. NVIDIA is a head scratcher yet, but it's in a downtrend. ARIA is in an uptrend, definitely, of course. But at what point is ARIA going to start rolling over? And that's why we're taking a look at that. Okay. All right. Well, that's about all the time I think I've got on this section. So I'll do the Axel on a different deal, and keep green on your screen. Good trading out there tomorrow.